All right, here he is, the former UFC flyweight champion, Deiveson Figueiredo, a guy who still can lay claim to being one of the best flyweights in the world, but a lot of people want to see if he can have success at bantamweight as well and not have to deal with that treacherous weight cut.
Well, Figueiredo is one of those guys that you look at him and you feel this guy has a future in the weight class up, and his skills should translate to that weight class. He has been at 125. He has been the champion. He has not been the champion. He has shown an ability to get there, lose it, get back there. But tonight, if he wants to start working his way back to a championship, he has got to win. And how do you do that? Figueiredo does that by using that tremendous power he possesses in his hands.
And he has also bounced around to try to get different looks in training. Really thoughtful guy, student of the game. And all eyes once again on Deiveson Figueiredo here tonight. All right, well, a lot of people think this man is a future UFC champion. I'm not going to go that far just yet, but in terms of putting together a modern-day mixed martial arts athlete into one package, this kid can do it all.
Yeah, because you watch what you say. Guys like me will just scream, this guy's a future champion, but your word holds value, so you won't do that. But every now and again, there comes a guy that seems to have it. This guy has it. This guy, when you look at him, you see a championship belt around his waist because he can do it all. He's got high-level wrestling, high-level grappling, high-level striking. He reminds me of Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
There was no I wonder with Usman. It was when will it happen? This guy possesses that type of skill.
And he has sort of a championship aura, right? He walks into our fighter meeting, methodically managing his energy. Seems to be the total package. Obviously a perfect test for him right here, right now, at this stage of his career.
Our tail of the tape for this flyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Deiveson Figueiredo! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Demetrious Johnson!
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. Well, you want to talk about a dream matchup between two of the best flyweights of all time, Deiveson Figueiredo and Demetrious Johnson. This is matchmaking at its finest.
This is the best matchup you can make at 125. Demetrious Johnson is universally known as the greatest flyweight of all time, and Deiveson Figueiredo, when he was at his best, was an absolute destroyer. We had never seen power like this at 125. He took the torch from Johnson as the champion and made good with it. This is going to be a great fight.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Figueiredo gets peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Figueiredo's back in full guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard. Oh, right into Mo. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is studding off the mat.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Johnson. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
He's got to be careful here.
He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. And when his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing it.
Lands the ground and pound strike here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. He
Bottom
needs to
fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Johnson.
Got to watch his neck.
Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done.
Oh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back, and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that dart shoot. Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Johnson's right back to the full mount. Oh, big shots from the top. Johnson's back to the side control now.
Knee on belly, postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. He has to move or the fight is going to get stopped.
15 seconds.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Figueiredo's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Second round, straight ahead.
All right, breathe, respira, respira. Você tem que ir com calma, tá? You gotta slow it down. You gotta be calm, okay? You're being overly aggressive.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. So with that, our next round is underway. It looked like maybe we wouldn't get here. There was a close attempt on a submission in the previous round, but it was about another round.
It was very, very close. If it's me and I'm his coach, just telling him, get right back to it. This time, he will not be able to survive. Solid punch from the clinch here. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Oh, another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Johnson's in half guard. In Inside the closed guard, really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and smoked his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
While landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by DJ.
He passes the half. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Johnson's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
Demetrious Johnson with style points tonight.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Oh, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 41 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson!
So with the target planted firmly on his back as usual, the UFC's only flyweight champion, Demetrious Johnson, finds a way to get it done yet again. It is just a marvel watching this guy perform and mix all of the martial arts together seamlessly as conditions.